All right, this is page 35 in your binder. We are going to do some word problems. The first thing we're going to do is finding two numbers. So, number 1 says, the larger of two numbers is 4 more than the smaller number. If the sum of the numbers is 74, find the number. So the way we set these up is going to be consistent for each one of them. So actually, if you are listening to this with sound, and you come tell me that you listen to this with sound, you do not have to do this worksheet at all. Just come tell me that. But you're probably not, so let's keep writing notes. So we're going to have a small number, and we're going to have, sorry, it's not writing very well, and we're going to have a large number. And this will kind of be for everything, all these examples. Okay. So we're going to call the small number x. And the larger of the two numbers is 4 more than the small number. So x plus 4. Okay, the sum, means add, of the numbers is 74. So if I take my small number and I add it to my large number, I get 74. Type that in your calculator, and you get x equals 34. Okay, so my small number is 34, and my large number is x plus 4, so 34 plus 4 is 38. So, I figured out what my two numbers are. Let's do this one. The larger of the two numbers, so we're going to have a small number and a large number. Sorry. So the small number is x. The larger of the two numbers is 7 less than 3 times the smaller number. So 3 times the smaller number, and then 7 less than that. So the sum is 61. So small number plus large number equals 61. Type that in equations in your calculator, and it will tell you that equals 17. So my small number is 17. My large number is 3. Instead of x, I say 17 minus 7. When I type that into calculations, I get 44. So those are the two numbers I'm looking for. Okay? I'm going to set this one up for you, and then you're going to finish it. So I've got two numbers again, small and large. All right. So the small one is x, and the large one of the two numbers is 1 more than 4 times the smaller number. So 4 times the smaller number, more than 1 more than, so plus 1. So these are your two numbers. They're going to equal 106. So I need to know what the answer is, what each number is, okay? Thank you. After you finish that one, let's look at number 5 down here at the bottom. The highest score on the algebra test was 42 points more than the lowest. So this time we're going to have low number and high number, but we're just going to call it the same thing, small number and large number. These are test scores. Small number and my largest number. Okay. The highest score was 42 points more than the lowest. So I've got my lowest, and I've got my highest is x plus 42. When you add this, when the scores are added together, they're 54. So I need you to finish that one also. When you're done, flip over to the next page. Okay, this is page 36. We are going to work with rectangles. So the length of the rectangle is 6 more than its width. So the width, we don't know what it is. We're going to call it W. So that's the up and down. The side to side, the top and bottom, is 6 more than the width. So the width plus 6 will give me the top, and the width plus 6 will give me the bottom. If the perimeter is 24, find its dimensions. Well, to get a rectangle perimeter, you just add all the sides. So W, oops, I don't know where that went, plus W plus 6 plus W plus W plus 6 equals 24. If you don't want to type all of that into your calculator, into equations, you can combine like terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4W plus 12 equals 24. Okay, so when you do that, you'll get your width. So my W, when I type that in calculations, equals 3. So my width is 3, and my length is W, so 3 plus 6 is 9. All right, let's do this next one. Here's my rectangle. The length of the rectangle is 5 more than 4 times its width. So my W's go in the corner, on the sides. Okay, it is 5 more, so I'm going to add 5 to 4 times its width. 5 plus 4W. All right, the perimeter is 90. Find its dimensions. So, same thing. Add all the sides. W plus 5 plus 4W plus W plus 5 plus 4W equals, the perimeter was 90. So you can type that entire long problem in your calculator, or we can combine some like terms. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10, so 10W plus 5 is 10 equals 90. When you type that in your equations app, you get W is equal to 8. So my width is an 8. And my length, I'm going to take this information, I'm going to say 5 plus 4 instead of W. I know W is an 8. When I type that in calculations in my calculator, I get a 37. So I'm going to help you set up 2 rectangles, and then you will find the length and the width. So the length of this rectangle is 3 centimeters less than twice its width. So we got our width, 3 centimeters less than twice its width. So twice the width less than 3. Twice the width less than 3. That's your rectangle. Set it up. It equals 18. Find me the width and the length. When you've done this one, flip over to the next page, and we'll also do number 12. Wow, my pen changed. So we've got our width. So the length of the rectangle is 7 inches more than its width. So 7 plus W, 7 plus W. Find the width and find the length for me. All right. Thank you. Those are all your assignments.